Yeah, I want to read from the book of Matthew chapter 15. I read from verse 7 to verse 9. It is Jesus that is speaking here. He said, hypocrites, well did Isaiah prophesy about you, saying, these people draw near to me with their mouths and honor me with their lips, but their heart is far from me. And in vain they worship me, teaching as doctrine the commandment of men. So I want us to look at this word hypocrites. Every man comprised of more than one part. You consist of the mind, you consist of the soul, and you consist of the heart. That's why Jesus said in the book of Matthew chapter 22 verse 37, he said, love the Lord thy God with all thy heart, with all thy soul, and with all thy mind. So I want us to look carefully at these two words, the mind and the heart. The mind of a man is a seat of knowledge, the seat of knowledge, the seat of intelligence, the seat of reasoning. That's the mind of a man. And the heart of a man is the seat of emotion, the seat of feeling. In fact, the true nature of man is in the heart. That's why I see when people say, it broke my heart. They believe that when love is involved, reasoning is deactivated, because they believe that if you love somebody, it is more of emotion and feeling than reasoning. Sometimes you can't just let go, not because it's reasonable, but because you have attached to it by feeling. So Jesus said we should love our God with all our mind, that is our reasoning, and with all our hearts, that is our feeling. But Jesus said here in the book of Matthew that we just read now, that they honor me with their mouth, but their heart is far away from me. That means in their reasoning, they honor me. They can stand in the midst of people, talk about God, talk about his mighty works, talk about a lot of things about God. But in their hearts, which is their feeling, which is the seat of their emotion right inside them, they are far away from God. And see what Jesus said. He said they are hypocrites. They know what's right, but they won't do it. Because your feeling is supposed to have been trained by your reasoning how to love God. You are supposed to love God with all your heart and all your mind. Until then, you are fully involved in the service of God. But you see, many people are full of activity. In the midst of people, they put up this look, they put up this arrangement whereby you see them talk about God. In fact, some talk so eloquently about God that you feel that, wow, they know God, they love God so much. But right in their hearts, which is where God looks at, they are different person altogether. So hypocrisy is when you know how to honor with your mouth, but your heart is far. God knows there are people like that. That is why he says that they are far from me in their heart. So that you will not also be like them, that their worship will be in vain. Because Jesus said that they worship me in vain. All those services that you put together because you are taking time to talk about God, but your heart is doing something else. In your closet, what preoccupies you? What affinity do you have? What do you have? You understand? Sometimes we get tested so that God can really find out what's in our heart. The book of Deuteronomy chapter 8, he said, I subject you to hunger and thirst so that I can know what is in your mind, in your heart. Sometimes when reasoning fails, your feeling will play out. Many times we can pretend about our reasoning. You can package yourself. You understand? You can arrange yourself that you are in order when your reasoning is still playing out. But it will get to a limit where your reasoning can no longer take it. That real you, which is your feeling, which is your heart, will play out. So until you love God beyond reasoning to feeling. See, when Job was tested, it was tested beyond feeling. It was tested beyond reasoning. When all reasoning has been exhausted, even right in his feeling, we still see the love, the devotion that I had for God, until when we are able to build so much of our hearts, feeling, passion, and love for God with our hearts. Until then, we will not be fully involved in the service of God. God will bless you as you begin to develop yourself every day with his word and begin to build your heart for God. Just like you see the story of Daniel, keep building yourself up until when there is no other thing that matters to you except God. Shalom, I come your way again. Amen.